Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blurred in the land. Welcome back to Ill Blur Matic. Welcome back, Legend Community. Today I'm back with a new video on one of the movies that I am so looking forward to, even though it's not coming out very soon. The Batman 2 Part 2. We all know that pretty much fans of DC, fans of Batman like I am, have been making speculations on which character we'll most likely see in the second The Batman Part 2. And honestly, the one villain that a lot of people are speculating, because we already know that Penguin will be returning for the Batman 2. Not for sure how big of a role he's going to have in the movie. Also, Sophia Falcone will be returning as well for the Batman Part 2. But it seems like there is going to be another villain after all that we have not seen in quite a while. And it's no other that fans have speculated, Mr. Freeze. Yes! That would be so dope if it's really Mr. Freeze. Because to me, don't get me wrong, the last time that we've had Mr. Freeze in a Batman movie was no other than Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh man, I'm just like, yo, y'all mean to tell me y'all couldn't find nobody else to audition for the role and kill the role? Arnold just wasn't, he just wasn't it for me. I get it. Maybe the sentimental parts about him, having affection for his wife and wanting to save her life. All right, that was cool, but just him, the acting chops, just even the costume looked freaking weird. But then again, it is the 90s, so some of that stuff was costly. But no, I don't want to see Arnold again playing a character. And we haven't had Mr. Freeze for a live adaptation in quite a while. Yes, we had the Christopher Nolan trilogy that came out after Batman and Robin, years after. But we have not seen Mr. Freeze in that actual trilogy. So, I really hope it is. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I mean, they already got the other villains as well that's going to be included in the Batman Part 2. And honestly, adding Mr. Freeze will make a lot of sense. He's kind of already had issues, I don't know if you guys remember, even in the cartoon, with Cobblepot. So maybe he'll have something dealing with Cobblepot, also known as the Penguin, them having issues with one another, and him coming to his club. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it's long overdue. There's definitely something there where I'm like, you know what? It's time for a new actor. Now, the one character that I'm so glad is not, don't get me wrong, he will always be a big Batman villain, by the way. I am so glad it is not the Joker. I'm like, because I said, boy, if y'all milk Joker like this again, I said, boy, I'm going to be mad at DC for this and Warner Brothers. Because I'm like, don't get me wrong. Yes, Joker will always be the arch nemesis of Batman, right? Also a popular Batman villain. But Mr. Freeze makes a lot more sense. We haven't seen him on the big screen in a while. And hopefully Matt Reeves is really going to go with this choice. I mean, this is a decent choice. I also would like to see a new story on how he flipped the Riddler in the Batman, the first movie. I would like to see what he can do with the actual Mr. Freeze, because I think giving him maybe a new origin story may bring a refreshing light, to the character, because you have to remember, even though you guys are recycling Batman villains a little bit, not a lot, when it comes to certain Batman villains, that if they give a new refreshing story like how they did with Riddler, I think more fans will be gravitated and interested in seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I like what they did with the Riddler. I was like, you know what? He's not a failed businessman that was a toy maker. This time around, he was an orphan in Gotham. He felt betrayed by the politician, which was one of the Waynes. I thought that was a great choice. Sometimes you got to make changes when you reintroduce characters to actual superhero movie genre. And hopefully it is Mr. Freeze. Like I said before, maybe a new actor bringing life to the role will be dope to see on the big screen, right along with, like I said, Penguin and Sophia Falcone. But definitely gonna look. I'm definitely looking forward to it, even if it's not that particular Batman villain. I'm like, you know what? Still looking forward to it. I just hate them gotta wait a bit longer. 2027 for the Batman Part 2. Here we go again. But it is a blur. Living guys, you tell me in the comments. Do you want Mr. Freeze to be the villain for the Batman Part 2? And my next question for you guys is, if we don't get Mr. Freeze, which Batman villain would you like to see appear in the Batman Part 2? It is a blur. Living guys, thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing the video. Also hit that bell to stay notified, guys. It is the hardest working blurred on YouTube, guys. And I'm out.